Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And the finish! And he gobbles up the chance! Hit into the middle. Oh, good take in a good area. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Brahim Diaz, and now they can launch a counter. Shoots! Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba goes looking, and the counter is on. He's got options out wide. Shot at goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Played out to the right.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Has he picked him out? And he's straight offside. Oh, he's found him in space! Out of play for a goal kick. Brahim Diaz. Valverde. Neither side yet able to find the net. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. And he's cut it out. Valverde. Has a hit! It's there! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Gets the better of his man. He's had a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Things starting to look very... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's found his man. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! time. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Corner it is. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Right through the middle. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Room for... has a pop! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Madrid have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Already up and running for the second half. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a promising ball. Hernandez, and they've been caught out here. An uncompromising challenge. Can he deliver? And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hoists it forward. It's on a plate. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. France looking here to cut their deficit. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Going for goal! France with another chance from a corner. Has a hit! And he's missed it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well played, he saw that coming. Quick glance at goal, has a goal! Looking to break out here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Surely, and he's onside. France have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
And it's been taken straight back.
Going for goal! It's a goal!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chance to break. It's a loose ball. This has gone, that's a foul. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Thuram Ulien. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Thuram Ulien. Rudiger plays it forward. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. He could be in here. Well read, he sorted that out. It's being played forward. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Ball through needs to be good here. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's got through. Breaks on here. very well to intervene. Keeper sends it forward. Could be thinking about a shot here. Good ball.
Has a pop! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big chance! He has done it!
And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is one of the monuments to the history of our game, especially, of course, the Scottish game. It is Celtic Park, Glasgow. A mouth-watering game, this, between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Has a pop!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Knocks it away. And he's cut it out. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Courtois catches it safely. Vinicius Junior hoists it forward. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well positioned to make that intercept. Oh, real danger here! A real chance to break. Massive leap! Oh, taken with style! Deftly done. And he just whacks it away. Now can he finish? Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Still goalless at the moment. Ball's gone out of play. And it's played forward. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Defender's on the back foot. Plays it out to the flank. Isak hits one! Goal! Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Isak. Given offside once more.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
And it's been taken straight back. Mbappe. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's had a shot! And a second time! And oh! The captain scores!
Oh, that's very, very well played by the skipper. He was only too aware of the importance of a goal at this late stage in the first half. He knew it would affect the teams, all part of the thought process from someone in his position.
And the shot! He's straight offside. And he's there to cut it out. Has a go! Going to be the final action of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Liverpool need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Alexander-Arnold. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And now they can launch a counter. Played out to the right.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's through the middle. Hits one! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
So here comes the substitution. Finds himself eased off the ball. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Isak. That's a good ball to... and they've been caught out here. Has a hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Liverpool are making a change now. Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Ceballos plays it forward.
Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
ball is over the line. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well read, he sorted that out.
Liverpool are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Robertson. Oh, what a... And the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So the lead now is 2. Has he picked him out? Gets into some space. Great leap! And in again! Oh, that's a waste. Alaba. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. He's found his man. He's left his man. Plays it back. Robertson. It's got through and... chance! More and more. And surely that settles it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution were top drawer.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tar. Rudiger. Kimmich. Gnabry. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Goretzka. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. And it's played forward. And here's Gnabry. Forward it goes. Gnabry. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Gnabry. Kimmich.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Knocks it away. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Played out to the right. And he's there to cut it out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. He's had a goal! Goal! Germany! There is the breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Germany draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Davis. He's got options out wide. And he's there to clear it. Goretzka dashing forward at pace. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Neuer can claim that. Let's put a stop to that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Kane. Decent looking ball. Going through. He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Tries to get... Up he gets! A reprieve. Belts one. And here's Canabry. That's a good ball. Has a go!
In he goes again! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Shot a goal!
And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Defenders on the back foot. Nicely controlled. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gnabry spreads it towards the left. Kimmich. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. The action has already resumed here. Goretzka, Kimmich, Gnabry. Now can he finish? No foul, says the referee. Breaks on here. Gnabry, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Kane. Germany have it back and they can go again. Kane. And help's available out wide. Davis. Davis delivers. Towering header. And a real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Battles to win it back. Goretzka does well to read it and intercepts. Kane has a pop! Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's Canabry. He's got options out wide. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Kane. Kane. Kane with a shot! And there it is! Germany are making a change now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. Davis. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. And here's Kane. Goretzka. Finds himself eased off the ball. Davis. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Germany making another change here. Sané gets on the end of it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Germany making consecutive changes here. Goretzka.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Gets the better of his man. Nemecha. Gnabry. Sané. He's in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Kimmich. Germany have to get it into the box, and real chance! Kimmich. He's got the ball, he's gone for it! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. What are your thoughts on today? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It truly is quite a sight to behold here, the Mineral, amongst the largest stadia in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cuts it out. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Timely intervention. Now a chance to break. Schick. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Play for a throw. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Gets it, and now what? Hits one! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact.
Has a hit! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tielemans. Schick. Played out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. And the keeper's in command.
that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Forward it goes. Back for a throw. Very well to intervene.
Schick. And they've been caught out here.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Fence has got rid of that. What a ball this has turned out to be.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level.
What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little...
Has a goal! Goal by Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front!
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
His second of the game, shapes to shoot! They scored!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Tielemans.
Shoots! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. Just brushed off the ball there. By a Leverkusen, keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move.
Oh, shooting chance!
Schick. Schick. Schick unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely controlled. Tielemans. Gets a good foot in there. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball, it's found its target. It's a brilliant interception. Trying to get there. Gets good distance on it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's got options out wide. In with a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Schick brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Brings it forward. Now, and the shot! Ball clear.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So the lead now is 2. Hit into the middle. Elliott is there to heave it away. Breaks on here. He's played him through. Has a pop! It's there! And they are pulling clear here. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do. Concentrate on what you have to do.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Elliott.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's looked long this time. Help's available out wide. Gets it back. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Tielemans. And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some...
Goes for goal! He's got away with one there. Great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Dashing forward at pace. Politano. Tottenham are very much the team that started on the front foot.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Dinks one in. This is gone, that's foul. Lozano. Well positioned to make that interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to get it clear. Clears it out of harm's way. Lukaku. Plays it long. Politano looking to run onto it. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. De Bruyne plays it forward. Lozano. Lukaku. Keeper's ball. Out to the left it goes. Politano. A real chance to break. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill there. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. Madison. And he's there to cut it out. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent looking ball. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku! His good! The breakthrough strike! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And the shot! No mistake!
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Tottenham grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Politano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Tottenham can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Played back in. Maddison. Politano. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Chance! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Ball's out on the left now. Done very well to intervene. Oh, good interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper
shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Solanke. Cuts it out. Maddison. Forward it goes. And It's played forward. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lozano. And here's Lukaku. Politano. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. Managed to get it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And it's been taken straight back. It's a great... and the shot!
Tottenham probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And that's that. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes it's not as you'd like, but you have to find a way to produce what you need, and I thought they did that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Newcastle are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out towards the flank. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got options out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Massive leap! And he's done it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Just brushed off the ball there. Wood. Oh, some tackle that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Back to the keeper and go again. Newcastle have it back and they can go again. And it's played forward. Looking to break out here. Plays it through. And help's available out wide. Aurier beats the offside trap. And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Newcastle are making a change now. Nottingham grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Referee has just said play on. Aurier. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zinchenko! Newcastle going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Back into the middle. Hoists it forward. Could move up a gear here. And it's Aurier. That's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the wing. Out to the right. Gorgeous control there. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Ball's out on the left now. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the counter is on. He's had that put on, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Plays it out to the flank. Heads it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Knocks it away. Gets it into the middle. Trying to get there. Cleared away. Has a pop! No messing. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Burn. Trippier. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now the counter. Good ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Aurier. He's in. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Played out to the right. Trippier. Trippier with a long pass. Loose ball, who's going to... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zinchenko plays it forward. Oh, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hoists it forward. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He came in hard, very hard. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He'll fancy himself from here. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ben Yedder. And it's Xhaka. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good ball, it's found its target. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pogba. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hoists it forward. Granit Xhaka. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Dyer. And the counter is on. Quick drop. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sunderland take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And he's on his way! Sunderland have a free kick. Sunderland presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Xhaka. Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, good interception. And here's Ben Yedder. And it's played forward. To get it forward quickly. And it's Pogba. And here's Ben Yedder. Pogba battles to win it back. Granit Xhaka. He's had a look. It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Turns and goes back.
big chance! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Sunderland. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Keeper's ball. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked...
Has a hit!
Lovely bit of skill there. That's a throw.
Goes for goal! Yes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Sunderland take it. And we've reached half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Sunderland, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Gets into some space. And that's been levered clear. Well, they can break here. Ben Yedder tries a shot! Granit Xhaka. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Nicely measured pass. Granit Xhaka. Hoists it forward. crunching tackle.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Plays it out to the flank, back into the middle. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. Xhaka, good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. Now the counter. He's got options out wide, gets away from his opponents. Defenders on the back foot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Traore.
Sunderland clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy.
Chance! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Xhaka stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. Kira knocks it away. And the ball's come out! And he's there to clear it. A heavy challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And now the breakaway. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Going through, chance! He's had a go! This could fall anywhere! Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Traore. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Has he picked him out? He's got away. He's had a shot! Sticks it away!
Monaco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now surely has a hit! And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. The final 5 minutes. Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He's through, now is he in? In for a hefty challenge. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Shot a goal! He can pounce on that. And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that.
Traoré! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration.
That is simply superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This, of course, one of the most recognisable venues in the Netherlands, perhaps the whole of the continent. It is the Johan Cruyff Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly.
Tries a shot! Kluivert hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kluivert is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And he just whacks it away. Greenwood with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Højbjerg. Could be a chance here. Dashing forward at pace. Kluivert. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Greenwood. Aubameyang. He's away. Big chance. It's bounced out. There it is. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Bournemouth didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Keeper's got good distance on that. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Kluivert. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Aubameyang. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cut out in the nick of time. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Kluivert. It's got through to him. It's a brilliant interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And here's Aubameyang. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Højbjerg. That's a decent ball. one straight back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Aubameyang.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lobs it in gently. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than...
Aubameyang! And the finish! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Defending of the shapes to shoot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Greenwood battles to win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kluivert. What a goes for goal! Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Aubameyang. Greenwood is flagged offside.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Is there any support? Goes for goal! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Kluivert, and he's there to cut it out. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Emerson. Keeper sends it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Emerson concedes a free kick for that. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. The referee's awarded a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. And he's cut it out. Greenwood. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Emerson has been sent off. Bournemouth looking to change the direction of the game here. Kluivert! And he's there to clear it. Kluivert. Beautifully done. That intervention was very necessary. Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. He's in! Room for a shot. Going for goal! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's come to... has a pop! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Massive leap! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Has got rid of that. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The ultra-modern home of Arsenal, a symbol of their class, their timeless sophistication. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. He's had a go! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goalkeeper's ball. Como to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And here's Morata. Ball through needs to be good here. Roberto gets it back. And it's Moreno. He's gone for it!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
It's come loose. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the shot! Moreno. And a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That's a chance to shoot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Moreno. And here's Morata. It has going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Morata. Timely intervention. He could have been in. Real chance! It'll be a throw-in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? battles to win it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Alberto Moreno. Roberto. Morata. Hoists it forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's gone for it! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
That has certainly made things interesting. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams levelled. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break, and interesting... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Morata. And that's sprayed out wide. Done very well to intervene. Roberto. Alberto Moreno goes for goal! And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, smart save! And it's Moreno. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Roberto. Well read, he sorted that out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Como seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Could be a... tries a shot! Goal! Lawns! And they get themselves in front! Oh, high quad. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two changes being made right now. Hits one! Struck, has a pop!
He's scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
He's made it 3. Quite
Shot at goal! Really well taken goal! Right back in the game!
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And here's Morata. He's had a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Keeper has beaten it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
They're actually not getting too tight.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Como are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Tauvin. Oh, nice touch. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Five minutes left on the clock. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And the ball is out of play. Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.